Hey guys, um, we're gonna go ahead and start the element readings for this week. Sorry about the Sunday collective message. This weekend was just really rough, but I am going to post or fit that in somewhere this week. So an extra collective message, just a general reading. But that said, let's go ahead and get into the elements. Let's see who's going first. Between Cancer, I'm sorry, water and that air signs. Let's go with water. So water signs, I feel like we've been having a hard time with our mental health, and I feel like you need to know that that is what the devil wants, and I feel like you realize that, and so you've made the conscious decision to let go of everything that is bringing you that to that place to where you feel like you're being overwhelmed by your emotions. I feel like this may be with every type of relationship. So friendships, partnerships, romantic partnerships, because you realize that you have so much to be grateful for. And I feel like me, I hate when I'm in this mood or I get in this mood because it makes me feel ungrateful, and I feel like God has brought me through so much that I am being ungrateful by letting myself go to that dark place. And I feel like you've taken the full journey. You've walked out on faith and you've made the tough decisions. You've seen financial hardships and you're very protective of your peace. And so that's why I feel like right now we're just having a hard time controlling all of our emotions right now. So water signs, I feel like someone tried to mess with your money, and that's why you're being so protective, because you work very hard for what you have. And so someone came in and they called themselves trying to throw you off. And this may have been unintentional at first, but then you realize that there's no way that it wasn't intentional. And I said they tried to because of the Ten of Pentacles that came out next. And it's giving, they didn't know who they were messing with because you're the star. And yes, you are very nice and very compassionate, but I feel like you've gone through some things. And me personally, I never want to have to experience those things again. So when someone jeopardizes your peace because that's what it is. You put this work in so that you can have this peace. And so when someone tries to mess with that or they threaten it, after all the work you've put in, it triggers you. It triggered you really, really bad. And I feel like it doesn't have to be necessarily that you were triggered for this reason, but I feel like you've been triggered. And so you're trying not to go back to the old you because you've done all this healing work. And so right now, I feel like you're battling who you are now versus who you were in the past. And it can be overwhelming. It's a lot. And I just feel like that's more confirmation with the Ace of Pentacles that nothing can stop what God has planned for you, but it's the point that someone tried to that has you triggered.